What is happening? People are leaving addiction treatment without the one thing that actually determines long-term recovery: a stable sense of identity. Most programs focus on stopping substance use, but relapse doesn't usually happen because someone forgot the rules. It happens because nothing has replaced the role substances played in identity, emotion regulation, and meaning. So when treatment ends, people are technically sober, but psychologically unanchored. The problem: why current systems fail. Modern recovery systems are optimized for short-term stabilization, not long-term reintegration. They treat behavior, use versus no use, not identity, and support a discharge right when risk peaks, under-address shame, isolation, and emotional dysregulation. Leave people without a framework for who they are becoming. This shows up in outcomes. Relapse rates remain high after treatment, and the highest risk period is immediately post-discharge. The system is doing the first half of recovery, but not the second. The insight: why this is actually happening. Substance use is not just a habit. It's often part of how people regulate identity, emotion, and self-worth. So when use stops, 3 things are removed at once: coping mechanism, identity structure, emotional regulation system. If those aren't rebuilt, relapse is not a failure of discipline. It's a predictable system outcome. Recovery is therefore not primarily a behavioral problem. It is an identity reconstruction problem. The solution: what we built. ClarityLab is an identity rebuilding system for recovery. Instead of ending at abstinence, we extend recovery into daily identity formation through structured reflection and behavioral reinforcement. We combine daily guided reflection, structured prompts, emotional labeling and regulation training, AI-assisted cognitive reframing, small identity-building actions in real life, peer narrative exposure, community stories. The system is designed to be used every day after treatment ends, when traditional support disappears. How it works. Mechanism. Each day, users move through a simple loop. 1. A reflection prompt surfaces internal state. 2. The user identifies and names emotional experience. 3. The system reframes distorted self-narratives: shame, self-blame, hopelessness. 4. The user completes one small identity-aligned action. 5. They engage with peer recovery narratives to normalize progress. Over time, this builds self-trust through repeated action, emotional clarity through labeling and reflection, identity continuity through narrative reinforcement. The outcome is not just abstinence, it's psychological stability. Why now? 3 shifts make this possible today. 1. AI enables low-cost, scalable, guided reflection at daily frequency. 2. Digital health adoption allows post-treatment continuity of care. 3. The mental health crisis has made identity-based interventions more urgent and fundable. For the first time, it is possible to extend recovery support beyond clinical walls without the cost structure collapsing. Market/users. We start with young adults in recovery, 18 to 35, because they have the highest relapse vulnerability post-treatment, are most digitally engaged, cycle through treatment, probation, or re-entry systems. Initial entry points: treatment centers, re-entry and probation programs, collegiate recovery programs, community recovery organization. Why we win. Why this approach is different. Existing tools are fragmented. Therapy is episodic. Apps focus on tracking, not identity. Programs end at discharge. ClarityLab is different because it is continuous, daily usage model, identity-centered, not behavior tracking, structured, not open-ended journaling. Reinforcement-based, not passive content consumption. We are not building another recovery app. We are building the missing second half of recovery. Business model. We sell ClarityLab as infrastructure for recovery programs, licensing to treatment centers, institutional subscriptions, facilitator training programs, digital memberships for post-discharge support, partnerships with re-entry systems. This aligns incentives. Institutions improve outcomes while extending care beyond discharge. Why us? This problem is only visible if you've seen the gap between treatment and real life. ClarityLab comes from that gap directly. Understanding that relapse is often identity collapse, not ignorance. Seeing how quickly support disappears after discharge. Building for the exact moment systems currently abandon people. This is not theoretical. It is built around a structural failure we have observed firsthand. Vision, where this goes. We believe recovery systems will shift from stop using substances to build a life where use is no longer necessary. ClarityLab is the infrastructure layer for that shift. Identity-based recovery becomes standard. Post-treatment support becomes continuous. Recovery should not end when use stops.